Hey guys, and welcome to the next free training where we're going to go over how we leverage Facebook groups, Facebook DMs to attract inbound leads and inbound meetings being booked on our calendar for our agency. So what I want to show you is exactly how we set it up in kind of simple terms so that you understand the basics, you understand how you can create a group, what is needed in your group, and then how you can start attracting new people to your group. And then from there, book those meetings and close those deals. So this is probably the most efficient way to book meetings and generate clients right now. And that's no joke. I really do believe that the lead quality that comes through is much higher than those through cold DMs or even cold emails. It really depends on the amount of quantity over quality situation you have. But in terms of consistency, in terms of building an ecosystem for your brand and your agency, I highly recommend anyone watching this video to set up a Facebook group and start attracting your clients like this. So the first step is to create a Facebook group for your audience. And the key part of this is to have it named so they'll be attracted to what your offer is, like a pain point solution almost. So for example, for our agency Growth Secrets, we're saying via our name that we hold secrets to agency's growth. So it's not just agencylaunch.io. No one cares about that. People care about what information we hold within the group so that they will join to then get access to the free trainings and the community of other agency owners and consultants. So it's really important that you leverage that. For example, our e-commerce agency one is e-commerce advertising secrets. So very similar play on words, but it kind of has that same meaning, like we know what we're on about when it comes down to the e-commerce advertising, and we're willing to give away our secrets to you if you join this group. And secondly, what we want to do is to have a banner like this one where it attracts with your offer. So our offer for agency launches, add 10K monthly recurring revenue guaranteed, and then have a call to action for them to comment 10K below. And if they comment 10K, we can then reach out and book a meeting with them and then see if they're a good fit for our program. So very simple. You can get creative. You can try out different things, but this system and this kind of playbook is what works really well for us. So I highly recommend just looking at other groups as well and really just trying to decide on what fit works for you. So those are two things right there. And then thirdly, you want to make sure you have your membership questions created. So I'm going to try and join this group now. And then these are the membership questions, okay? So type yes if you're our target audience. So then yes. And then the email address for our free training, which would be like what I'm recording now, we can send to anyone that gives us their email address. And then also let them know that we specialize in helping them as well. And then give them the option of saying yes or no. If they say yes, we'll then automatically reach out through our SOPs and our VAs so that they can then book a meeting with that individual to then speak in more detail. So we're giving value and we're asking if they need help all within the same couple minutes there. So then once someone joins, we can check these answers. We can then upload it into a spreadsheet. We actually use a software called Group Convert, I believe it's called, which automatically does that for us. And then it even automatically with a Zap automates the email sequence and our soap opera sequence, which then follows up with those leads. But I'll get into that in another video, okay? So that's kind of the first 3 steps. And then step number 4 is having a lead magnet. So for example, the lead magnet for Agency Growth Secrets is the 30-day free training on how to close 5 clients in 30 days or less, which is probably going to be this video, to be honest, because we're just getting this program started. So those 4 things is all you really need to get started in attracting people into your ecosystem, into your Facebook group. So in regards to your training, which is probably the hardest nut to crack, you need to think of something which your audience wants and which they can lean on for help with their current pain point. So for example, for Ecom Theory, we created a Facebook ad training, like a 24 lesson course, which we give to everyone that joins our Facebook group. So it's like packed with value. People can go back to it time and time again and take information and use it on their own. And then when they're stuck or they need help, they're going to come to us because we've positioned ourselves as the expert and we've positioned ourselves as their point of contact when they need help with that particular problem, which happens to be the same problem that we solve for our done for you and our done with you clients. So I'm sure you can see that 360, which is happening right now. We give value. They then come back to us for help, and then we keep giving more value until they don't want to keep trying anymore and they want us to help them full stop. Okay, so that's kind of how that works. So you can really get creative with this. It doesn't have to be a massive Facebook ads course. The more value, the better, yes. But it can be something simple like this video I'm creating right now, just something which you would normally give away for a fee. You should start giving away for free, because at the end of the day, the information you hold isn't going to last forever. The SOPs and what works right now isn't going to work next year. So whatever you know, you're best giving away to people, letting them have the information for free, letting them try it out themselves, because we all know that's not the secret. The secret is the hard graft, the actual day in, day out work that we put in as business owners to make sure our clients succeed. It isn't the tricks of the trade or the little secret or little hacks that we know, because they can be found anywhere, right? So that's something to really, really think upon right there. And then once you've created this training, you can then use that as your lead magnet. You can have it in your banner. You can even have it in your, your cold emails or anything like that. You want to push traffic to your group. Again, something we'll get into another lesson. But once you have that, you can then, you can then start sending messages on Instagram to potential clients, to your target audience from other groups. So to do this, you want to find groups your target audience is already in. So you can do that just by searching on Facebook's search bar, like advertising group or like real estate group or something like that. Whatever your niche is, just find where people are and where the strongest community is. You want to join those groups, and then you want to start sending automated messages to them to add them as a friend and to then ultimately get them in your group. And how we do that is we use a tool called Genius CRM. So if you just type in Genius CRM on Google, it will come up straight away. I can even do it right now to show you. So just type in Genius CRM. Okay, so geniuscrm.io, I believe it is this one. Okay, so you can just come in here, start a free trial, and then you can have this software. I may do another video on how to use Genius CRM, but it's pretty straightforward. There's lots of YouTube tutorials to learn. So get that set up, and then it's a way of automating your friend requests. So you can go into your new group with your target audience. You can start your Genius CRM, and you can send them a friend request and a message at the same time, fully automated. Okay, so the message should look something like this. Hey, first name, I saw you in Facebook group. How is business going on your end? And that's as simple as it needs to be. So they'll see that, they'll accept the request. They'll say, hey, James, it's going good. How about you? And then you can have a couple back and forths, ask them about, their lives, their business, have a genuine conversation with people, something which you can obviously delegate to a VA or a team member. And then once you've kind of broken the ice, you can then ask them like, hey, we actually help, realtors or e-com brands, and we created this free training. Would you mind taking a look and giving us some feedback? And they'd be like, yeah, sure, why not? Send them the link to the group. They'll join the group, then they'll get sent the free training. And then you can follow up with them a couple of days later, ask me how they get on. And then you can start that relationship. You can have it in your CRM. You can on Facebook. You can have it in a spreadsheet. You can have them in your soap opera sequence. You can have them in your ecosystem. So that when you upload new trainings, when you communicate with your group, they're going to see you. They're going to realize that you know what you're on about, and it's going to be all good from there. So for every 10 qualified people who join, so people that answer all of your questions, they say that they're in the niche you're serving. They say they're interested in the free training, and they also give you their email address. Those people, 10 of them, one of them is going to book a meeting pretty much straight away. And 1 in 10 is a conservative number. 1 in 10 overall people that join, you're probably going to get a meeting booked as long as you have it automated. When they join, they're going to get sent a message just to cut that workload from yourself. We use Group Convert. And there's multiple other competitors for that. I think we pay like $10 a month or something stupid for that to be fully automated. So yeah, and then at the moment for us, like I said, we're getting anywhere between 10 or 15 new people join a day from this method alone. So I don't know the exact numbers of friend requests we're sending a day, but it's 50 plus. So yeah, it's really good conversion rate. And like I said, it's 1 meeting a day. So, within 30 days of doing this, you can expect anywhere between 26 to 40 meetings as long as you are consistent. I recommend really thinking about how you're going to do this and how you're going to maintain your consistency. So we always have Genius CRM running in the background. So we're always adding new potential leads to our ecosystem and then to our group automatically. So once you nail this down, once you understand the process and you can fine tune it to fit your narrative and fit the niche you're serving, it can really help you guys get to the next level. And it's something which I haven't been doing for a long time. This is relatively new to me, but in a short amount of time, less than 2 weeks, I've really managed to ramp this up to, like I said, 10 new joins a day. And we're thinking of ways to increase this. We have a few ideas and a few systems we're going to test out. So we'll keep you updated on that. And, ultimately, 1 second, let me just think about this. So where are we at on the page? So after leveraging all of the 3 phases we've been through, so if you watched our phase 1 video, our phase 2 video, and now this is the number 3 of all the phases, you should really be able to collect over 50 meetings if you nail them, if you're consistent, and you stick to the script which I've laid out for you. It's not going to be perfect. You're not going to get it right the first time, but as long as you keep going back and you hit those KPIs, it's inevitable for you to book 50 meetings, and then with a 10% conversion on those meetings, you're going to sign 5 new clients. So take these free trainings and implement them into your business if you are not already doing so. And I will update them. I will try and share as much value and knowledge around these free trainings as we change them. There are a few advanced trainings which we have on these already, but I don't want to overwhelm people that don't know anything to do with, Facebook groups, with Instagram DMs, or personalized cold email. I don't want to just throw you in the deep end. So this is why we're doing the simple versions first. And if you have any questions, let me know in the group or wherever you're watching this video. And guys, do not make it complicated. Remember, one niche, one offer, be consistent, and the money is in the follow-up. On every single channel, when you're using outreach, you should always be following up consistently until you get a yes or until you get a no. Okay, until then, just keep following up. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please let me know and have a wonderful day.